A tropical storm warning is now in effect for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. At midday today, the meteorological office at the E.T. Joshua Airport in a release said that at 11 o'clock a.m. the center of the tropical storm Matthew was located near latitude 13.4 north and 60.7 degrees west, or about 35 miles east-northeast of St. Vincent. Tropical storm Matthew is moving towards the west at 21 miles per hour. This westward motion with some decrease in forward speed is expected during the next 24 to 48 hours. The maximum sustained winds are 60 miles per hour and the minimum central pressure is 1008 millibars. On the forecast track, the center of Matthew will move through the Windward Islands during the next couple of hours and move over the eastern Caribbean Sea through Friday. Some 88 persons have moved into emergency shelters across St. Vincent and the Grenadines as severe weather threatens to further affect the country on Wednesday. The National Emergency Management Organization said that shortly after 8 p.m. Tuesday, 32 female residents of the Louis Bonnet home were relocated to the Fairhall Government School with the assistance of the Ministry of Health and the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force. According to Eyewitness News SVG, a further 50 persons have been moved into George Stevens Secondary School in Colinaire and 3 persons at the Pamanos Burke Government School. The shelter managers in both shelters reported that these persons reside in low-lying areas. A strong tropical wave located east of the islands is producing Winston into near tropical storm force, and the associated thunderstorm activity continues to show signs of organization. A reconnaissance aircraft investigated the system again this morning, and it could be upgraded to a tropical depression or tropical storm at this time. The system is moving westward to west-northwestward at 15 to 20 miles per hour and is expected to pass over the Windward Islands later today and move over the southeastern Caribbean Sea tonight and Thursday. Conditions are expected to further deteriorate during the morning, with some pockets of moderate to heavy showers, periods of rain, thunderstorms, and gusty winds. Schools across St. Vincent remain closed today, Wednesday the 28th of September 2016. However, workers will report for duty as the weather system remains a tropical wave. Last evening, a release from the Ministry of Health also stated that as a consequence of the advisories issued by the National Emergency Management Organization, the Ministry of Health, Wellness and the Environment are advising the general public of the following. There will be no district clinics on Wednesday, September 28, 2016. Also, there will be no outpatient services or elective surgeries at the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital, also on Wednesday, September 28, 2016. Persons transacting business with commercial banks in SVG had to wait 1 more hour today, Wednesday 28th of September, before such service became available. The SVG Bankers Association had advised that commercial banks in St. Vincent and the Grenadines will open at 9 o'clock a.m. today. Currently, the island is being affected by a tropical wave. Schools will remain closed today, however, workers reported for duty. The SVG Meteorological Office said based on analysis of satellite imagery during the past few hours, the system appears to be taking a more west-northwesterly track at about 15 to 20 miles per hour. On this track, most of the stronger winds and deeper convection should pass north of the island on Wednesday into Thursday. Regardless of tropical cyclone development, some pockets of moderate to heavy showers, periods of rain, thunderstorms, and occasional gusty winds are expected to spread across the island today, Wednesday into early Thursday. Rainfall accumulations of 3 to 5 inches are possible, with isolated higher amounts in elevated areas. Sea swells of 3 to 4 meters are expected in open water. This means the warning for small craft and sea bathers will remain in effect. Residents in St. Vincent and the Grenadines should continue to monitor the progress of this system. The government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines on Friday reaffirmed its solidarity with Taiwan and expressed support for Taiwan's participation in the United Nations. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, addressing the 71st session of the United Nations General Assembly on Friday, said that we must recognize Taiwan's exemplary global leadership and citizenship and commitment to development worldwide. St. Vincent and the Grenadines and Taiwan established diplomatic relations in 1981, and this country is one of 4 CARICOM countries which maintain diplomatic relations with Taiwan. More local news is up next.